people, welcome to the greatest podcast in North America as voted by Huffington Post, Oprah Magazine, and Bitcoin Monthly. This is Stop Crying Poser. Funny thing about today's episode, I had no idea it was Friday. I jumped on Facebook and I got a Facebook invite to my friend Kevin's birthday party, and it said Friday, today, 7 p.m. or 9 p.m., whenever the fuck it was. And I thought to myself, oh, Friday. That's today? Today's Friday? What? So I jumped into my work boots and realized that I had to do a podcast today. God damn it. So we're totally unprepared, as we always are, but I am fully clear-minded today. No hangover at all. In fact, last night we did an editing stream where we only had fucking 5 viewers, but I showed you guys how I edit the little bit of freelance work I have on the side, and we'll talk a little bit about that today. But for a couple of the first topics, I took my dog to a bar that allowed dogs, and it didn't go great, so we'll talk about that in a little bit. We're going to talk about Kevin's birthday and why that's a funny situation, because he is an addictive person. Probably shouldn't be around the bars. I'll talk to you guys about my new potential freelance job. We're going to talk a little bit about my new game, Ninja World, created by VL Scoot. And we're going to talk about what I'm doing this weekend. So it should be a pretty exciting episode. In the chat right now, since we didn't have much time to promote the stream, we have a fairly small audience, which is fine because it matches the small amount of negative feelings I have towards you. Avising, Lish, Eric Sanchez, Wiles, Sandberg, Yakatisha, J-Rock. That's about it right now. It says we have 13 viewers, which is pretty sad, but you know what? Friday the 13th, Freddy versus Jason, Jason Kruger versus Freddie Mercury. Wouldn't that be a fucking show? Oh, hell yeah. So, like every podcast, we're going to go ahead and start with the news. First news topic is family dog mauled woman to death in Northwest Las Vegas. Now, I clicked this because I have a family dog. It would never maul a woman to death. And I feel like I've never been attacked by a dog, okay? So let me start by saying I've never been attacked by a dog. I've had some dogs really lunge at me really hard, but I feel like if push came to shove, I think I could fuck up a dog. I think a dog could surely break a few of my bones and really fuck me up, and perhaps if it got a hold of my neck, I'd be in trouble. But I think I could fuck a dog up. I'm almost positive I could grab a dog's paw and break it backwards, armbar style. I'm pretty sure that if I was able to get a seatbelt around a dog, I could suffocate it to death. And I know a guy named Justin Fig who punched a dog one time and knocked it out. So I'm pretty confident if I can knock out a crackhead downtown, I'm pretty sure I can knock out a fucking 50-pound dog. That being said, you know what we should do instead of having dogs fight dogs? I feel like we should have dogs fighting humans. Now, still somewhat violent, still somewhat barbaric. Yes, I agree. But wouldn't you much rather have a dog win if you're a dog lover? Like, okay, this guy's going to fight this dog. If it was a dog against a dog, one dog's going to die. So it's always going to be a sad moment for dog lovers. But if it's a man against a dog, you have a little glimmer of hope that the dog might kill that man. And I feel like that would make dog fights a lot more interesting. The Bueno says we should have humans fighting humans. We do. And we have a really big event coming up on Saturday right here in Las Vegas, Nevada at T-Mobile Arena. Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. Hopefully I said his last name correctly. Anyways, let's get into this article. Oh, I also like, I think it's funny. It must be nice just being a news photographer, because you would think this photographer would have taken a picture of a dog, but no, it's a picture of a police light. You know those lights on top of police cars? I'm pretty sure that's what this picture is, and that's what I think of. When I think of dogs mauling people, First thing that comes to mind, a red light. Weird. Las Vegas Metro Police said a woman was killed by a dog Monday night in Northwest Las Vegas. Okay, maybe it was in a dark area. Because if I had to fight a dog in a dark area, you know dogs have better vision in night than me. Definitely than me, because I have bad vision to begin with. If I take my glasses off, I probably wouldn't be able to read the news, ever. It'd be like that episode of The Twilight Zone, except I'd have to come up with actual good topics for this fucking show. Oh, God, what a nightmare that would be. Officers were dispatched to the 5,000 block of Silver Splash Avenue near Farm Road and North Decatur. I kind of know this area a little bit. I think that's over where they have like a pig farm or something. After a man found the body of his wife in the home, he told police he believed the dog may have killed her. Okay, the woman was identified as 58-year-old Susan Sweeney by the coroner. Her cause of death was mauling, and the manner of death was listed as an accident. Holy shit, so a dog just fucking went rogue and killed its own owner? That's not right. Animal control was dispatched to the home and impounded the dog. God damn it, idiot, learn to read. City official David Riggleman, he should have wriggled up the dog and took it away, said the dog's breed was a Mastiff Presa Canario mix. Oh, not a pit bull, huh? Or is that like slang for pit bull? I'm gonna type in what this is and find a picture of this. Mastiff Presa Canario. What even is that? I have no fucking idea. Images. Oh, it looks like a fucking pit bull. That's just a gigantic pit bull. Oh, God, that's the scariest dog ever. What's a 58-year-old woman doing with a fucking dinosaur for a dog? It's for protection. Oh, God, yeah, right. Jesus Christ. This dog is huge. Now, this is a dog I would not want to fight late at night. It's even got angry ears. Jesus. This dog looks like... Have you ever seen... What is that movie with all the blue people? Avatar. You know the main bad guy in Avatar, the army guy? That's what this dog looks like. This is the big, old man on steroids, buff, war fucking hero. This dog basically wants to take your, like, special tree in your area, and he wants to do what Columbus did. This is a Columbus dog, except buff and on steroid. He wants to take what's yours. He wants to take your land. He wants to do that. He wants to spread smallpox to your people. The dog was euthanized at the request of Sweeney's husband. All right, I don't want to be mean right now, but in my mind, let me put it like this. Koopa's the sweetest dog ever right now, but if one day he got like some weird brain fucking issue and he bit like Lily hard, my girlfriend, I wouldn't need to call no fucking someone to come and, oh, please euthanize him with some nice peaceful thing. I would shoot that dog right in the fucking spine and watch him bleed out and then put one in his head. Because, I don't know, one thing I'm not going to deal with is a violent animal that hurts, you know, people that I care about. So even, now that's just my girlfriend too. If Koopa bit Schwugs, I would just beat Koopa's ass. But especially if I saw this glimmer of like anger and mauling mentality, I would fucking destroy an animal. Nothing, you know, I don't like mean animals. I don't like people that are mean to animals either. You know what? You try to maul a dog with your face, I'm gonna treat you the same way as a dog. I'm gonna take you out back, shoot you right in the back of the spine, so you fucking wiggle out and go crazy, and then you'll catch one in the face. I feel like that's fair, right? Am I being like cynical right now? I don't like people that beat on dogs, but I also don't like dogs that kill old ladies. And, oh my God, I don't know what I would do. Think about how the husband must feel. This is terrible. Like, oh, our family dog just destroyed, like, what, some family? This is probably what it feels like to have your son just wake up one day and just kill the mom, and you're the dad there, just like, what the hell? Except you can't have your son euthanized. Oh, or can you? Casey Anthony? I don't know. Oh, it's a real morbid start to the episode, boys. So I guess not a lot of news here. It's a sad story, but that dog is fucking huge. And as somebody said in the chat, what the fuck is a 58-year-old doing with this dog? Oh, Avising says, what did this lady do to her dog? Probably something weird. Probably something with his balls. Okay, maybe she was in a wheelchair. And you know how dogs, especially they're big dogs, they have big long balls. Am I the only one that stares at dog balls? So maybe the dog was laying down on its side and her wheelchair rolled over the balls. And let me tell you what, man, if I was as big as that dog and I'm laying on my side and my balls are hanging out and you roll your fucking wheelchair over my balls, you're getting mauled. All right, that should be a bumper sticker. Roll over the balls, get mauled. Oh, man. Comedy. What a fucking comedian Steve. Back at it again. This is not local news. This is Ohio news, which is pretty much the shittiest place in America. An Ohio mom is facing child endangerment charges after police say she allowed a 16-year-old to give her 10-year-old son a tattoo. Now, I have tattoos all over my body, all over my upper body, on my leg. It's great. Tattoos are cool, but they're gonna look bad when they get old. Well, I'm not gonna be modeling for fucking Playgirl when I'm 60 years old. It's not really gonna matter. But one thing I don't like is shitty fucking parents. Another thing I don't like is the idea that this 10-year-old, whatever tattoo he gets at age 10 is probably gonna look like shit in a little while. Like me, if I get tattoos at age 27, by age 45, they're still gonna be okay. Because my body's not gonna grow, I'm not gonna gain 100 pounds between now and 20 years. This 10-year-old is going to gain 100 pounds. His skin's gonna stretch out. His tattoo's gonna look like shit. Not only that, the tattoo started out looking like shit. So imagine what it's gonna look like. Oh my god, for a 16-year-old to give me a tattoo, I'd have to be retarded. And for a fucking mother to let her 10-year-old son get a tattoo from a 16-year-old, the mother must be retarded. So I'm happy that the mother is facing child endangerment charges. I feel like she should be fined. Even worse, the article continues, the underage ink artist was unlicensed, yeah, no shit, and previously accused of giving someone a tattoo that led to an MRSA infection. Is that MRSA? Isn't that like a really terrible fucking disease? I don't know. Someone inform me in the chat. I'm pretty sure MRSA is a terrible fucking disease. You want to know why I know that? Because one of my friends was in a punk band called MRSA, and they only name punk bands after terrible skin diseases. That's a fact. So, oh my god, a 34-year-old, Nikki Dickinson, 34, of Bellefontaine was charged on Friday with first-degree misdemeanor child endangering and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Kyle Richardson, the teen tattoo artist, was charged with 2 delinquency counts of tattooing prohibitions. I hope I'm not saying that word wrong. Both charges are considered 4th-degree misdemeanors if committed by an adult. So, it's, oh my god, like, can we get rid of all dumb parents? I feel like this, I have a video coming out tomorrow called My Thoughts on Abortion. This is the type of parent who tried to abort their kid, wasn't allowed to, and now they're just forced with a kid they don't like, so they don't care about their kid at all, so they just want their kid to be fucked at all times. Let me tell you this, if this kid got MRSA and died, this mom would have a fucking Jack Daniels party. It'd be a party. She'd invite 6 of her closest friends. They'd head on down to Pandora's local bar and grill. They'd order a fucking macaroni and cheese appetizer. And then they'd order the fucking blackened ahi tuna. And they'd all have a great time. And they'd cheers a fireball shot to their dead fucking kid. Because clearly this person doesn't want to have a child. Am I wrong here? You're gonna let a shitty tattoo artist tattoo your kid. Now, I could understand if this was in fucking Japan and it was the Yakuza and it was like the next crime boss was about to fucking get his dad was violently murdered and now he's like the Lion King situation, so he has to get an arm tattoo that says Yakuza, and he's only 10 years old, but he's gonna get it from the most prestigious gangster in the land. Yeah, I can understand it. 10-year-old gets a little tattoo or whatever. But if you're a fucking shitty fucking mom in Ohio, and you're gonna let the neighborhood retard tattoo the neighborhood meth mom's kid, who's only 10 years old, and gonna get a shitty tattoo, I feel like, you know what? Take the kid away, throw the mom in jail, take the kid away, give the kid a mom that cares. Can we do that? Is that too much to ask? You know what we should do? Oh God, we're coming full circle right now. Here's what we should do. Let me get this right. We should take the kid away from the mom. Child Services takes the kid away from the mom, and then we replaced the kid with a Mastiff Pressure Canario mix. So now it's just the mom and this vicious, gigantic dog. The mom's not going to know the difference. The mom doesn't even know the kid's name. You can walk in that fucking house and say, I'll give you fucking $50. You can name your kid's first and last name. Mom wouldn't fucking know. So it's going to be a dog there. She's going to walk up to the dog, say, hey, dog, you want a tattoo? Oh, are you my kid or are you a dog? Dog's going to maul her to death. Dog gets euthanized. Problem fucking solved. Chop, chop. Case closed. Thank you, Steve. If only I was God. Can you imagine? Or what if I was, what is that shit? What does Kazam turn into? Kazaa turns into LimeWire, and LimeWire turns into Napster, and Napster turns into fucking uTorrent. What Kazam turns into like a Shin or something? If I was that, that's what I would be doing. I would be letting terrible mothers get mauled by dogs every day. That's what my superhero power would be. Not all heroes wear capes. Unless your name is Shaquille O'Neal. Then you wear giant baggy pants and some stupid shit on your head. Shaquille O'Neal opened up a restaurant here in Las Vegas, by the way. If you guys want to look into that. I wonder what it's called. Hopefully something funny. Oh, man. The 10-year-old's tattoo came to light on September 24th after Dickinson shared a cell phone video of the tattoo in progress. God damn it, idiot. Learn to spell. Oh, man. The police department started getting calls immediately. The phones have not stopped ringing. We're getting calls from several different states that people are concerned for the welfare of this child. Having noted that many of Dickinson's own family members slammed the video. A person claiming to be her cousin called her a piece of shit. You're gonna do that to my baby cousin? I fucking hate you, Nikki. Thank God. Meanwhile, her grandmother says Dickinson needs to go to jail for doing this to my grandson. Okay, case closed. Chick's a fucking methamphetamine addicted human being, and she should be put in jail for some amount of time. The child had actually said he asked for the tattoo. Yeah, of course the 10-year-old wanted a tattoo. It's Ink Master season. Clean Rock 1 versus that other guy. Yeah, it's all over fucking Spike TV, Paramount Network. Yeah, of course the fucking kid wants a tattoo. What's the tattoo of? $100 says it's either of an anime character, a Pokemon, or a girlfriend that doesn't know he exists. Oh my God! Okay. Methamphetamine Central right here. Oh, that's a perfect fit. That's the last face that dog would see before he just mauled her face off. I don't understand. Yahoo noted that tattooing a minor isn't necessarily illegal in Ohio if parental permission is granted. Oh no! She might get away with this. You might get away with this shit. Oh God! You know what? The kid. This is frustrating to me. The mom, okay. I don't want to get into the whole like tattoos and jobs things because that steps on a lot of toes. A lot of my friends have tattoos all over their body and they have fucking very nice jobs and shit like that. But you're definitely going to get this kid. He's not going to get any bonus points, okay? Now, then again, if it's a good tattoo, he might be the cool kid in school for a little while, okay? But since you're the mother, I know he's not going to end up being the cool kid. He's going to be the socially awkward fucking weird kid. He's going to be a weird kid with the weird blemish on his arm. And that's going to be because of you. Everyone's going to make fun of him. He's going to become a fucking school shooter. And then he's going to try to get a job. No one's going to hire a tatted up school shooting kid with a meth mother. I'm telling you that right now. Who died in early fucking 2019 from a dog attack. Oh my God. It just makes, I don't know why it makes me angry. Because I'm super like down with tattoos. But for some reason it doesn't bode well with me. But whatever. That's just my opinion. By the way, guys, all donations and cheers will be announced at the end of this podcast. I appreciate you guys for doing that. And everyone who follows will also be noted at the end. I don't have time to do that in the middle of the podcast, but I'm fucking ruining it right now because I'm doing this fucking tangent. So let's get back to the goddamn news. Man... Holy shit. Did we look at this before? Did we read this article before? Man disguised in blackface pleads guilty to robbing New York casino. Now, it's funny this article comes up, and maybe I'm psychic. Last week, I think I said if I was going to rob a bank, there's a few things I would do. I would have a fake goatee. I would have fake long hair, and I would make my skin look like I was Mexican. Why? Hispanic, excuse me. Why? Because if they're looking for a long-haired Hispanic man with no glasses and a goatee, they're never going to look at me. This guy copied my idea probably months ago, except he took it to the max. Here's the thing. If you're going to go robbing casinos, you're going to rob in banks, you got to do it politically correct, okay? You can't do blackface anymore. We've already established that. It's not cool, dude. So now, this guy, not only, here's what it is. You go and you rob New York, and you go to fucking county. They say, oh, damn, you fucking robbed a casino, man? You're fucking badass. And then they go, yeah, but I was wearing blackface. And then they go, oh, whoa, motherfucker, what? And then you get your fucking ass beat for being racially insensitive. Let's read the article. A man who disguised himself in blackface pleaded guilty to armed robbery of the casino floor cashier cage at New York Hotel Casino, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office. How did he get caught? Because this guy really looks black. He went all out. Here's the thing they'd never think of, though. Every episode, we do some sort of Juggalo reference. What if you dressed up like a Juggalo and robbed it, and they're looking for a clown the whole time? There's a clown in here. They're not going to know. I'd rather go to jail as, like, the clown that fucking robbed the bank, rather than the blackface dude, the white dude in blackface. Oh, man. Cameron James Kennedy, 27, of Las Vegas, pleaded guilty to one count of interference with commerce by robbery. Okay, what? He was arrested 2 weeks after the January 10th robbery. An effort by Las Vegas Metro Police, the FBI, and the United States Attorney's Office. Damn. Okay. The investigation showed that Kennedy, originally described by police as a black man, had used face paint or concealing makeup to disguise his appearance. Kennedy was later identified in part because of his unique gold mouth grill, which is a type of jewelry worn over a person's teeth. Are you kidding me? The white guy who dressed up in blackface gets caught because of his grill? You couldn't fucking take your grill out for 2 weeks? God damn it. You know what it is, dudes? Oh, man, it's about to get real weird in here. Here's what it is. You know what they say? They say when you go black, you don't go back. That's what happened to this guy. He put on blackface. He grew fucking braids. He put on the grill, and he couldn't stop. Okay? He took the blackface off, but he kept the braids. He kept the grill. He started bumping Kevin Gates and E40, and before you knew it, he was caught. You know what? They originally identified him as a black man. Well, guess what? When they caught him, he might as well have been black, goddammit, from the waist down. Well, I call him Big Dick Joe Kennedy. According to... Kennedy was under federal supervision for a bank robbery and was required to wear a GPS device. Kennedy cut off the bracelet 3 hours before the casino robbery. He's bold, goddammit. During the robbery, Kennedy lifted his jacket to display a black semi-automatic handgun in his waistband, the complaint said. He told the cashier, I want all your hundreds and don't mess around. I'm not kidding. I want all the hundreds. Kennedy fled in a cab with about $23,000. Damn, dude. Not bad for a day's work. 23 grand. After the robbery, Kennedy contacted a jeweler and placed an order for a $1,500 gold bracelet but had not picked it up. He reportedly spent money on marijuana, food, and hotel room stays and prepaid debit card deposits. God damn it, this guy's black. We need to stop calling this guy white, okay? He went black and he didn't go back. And you know what? I feel like that's something we could all learn something from this guy. Is stick to your fucking guns. You know what? If you do something and it feels right, fucking go with it. You know what? If you want to be black, go be black. You want to be gay, go be gay. If you're a woman and you want to be turned into a man, go head on down to Boulder Highway, Las Vegas, Nevada, and just go be you. All right? This reminds me of Malibu's Most Wanted. This is some shit that, what was the guy in Malibu's Most Wanted named? I don't remember. This is some shit he would do. I bet you know what would really trip me out? If this guy had, like, two weird-ass, like, like also like fake black friends. Like he had like one Indian guy named like Shabo, and he had like some like Hispanic like chick with big hoop earrings who, wow, dude, they just became like a little rap group. Like what is the rap group that? What's the rap group that Riff Raff is in? Did they? So many connections. This guy's like Riff Raff. If this guy's Riff Raff, like early in Riff Raff's life, he had a connect, like he had a choice. It was a fork in the road, and Riff Raff could have gone two directions. All right, he could have gone down the path of crime, or he could have gone down the path of being a successful rapper. And he chose successful rapper. This guy chose crime, and it didn't pan out for him, not at all. Holy shit! What an article. What do you guys think of that? I'd say, okay, all jokes aside, I'd say it was a pretty ballsy idea, okay? Casinos are really hard to rob out here. Really fucking hard. Not just because of cameras, but because, number one, cameras are everywhere. Number two, they track money pretty well. And it's bold to do that. But if you're going to rob a fucking casino, the disguise, the effort he went through for this disguise, dude, is, you know what, man? I'm gonna give him, can we give him a round of applause? Can I get him a hell yeah in the chat? At least for trying. You know, it sucks you got caught or whatever, but I feel like you deserve a hell yeah just for doing it. Just for going for it, you know? Totally worth it, I think. Plus, if you would have gotten away with it, $23,000, and then, what was that movie? Don't Be a Menace While Drinking Juice or whatever? Like, police are looking for a black man. He's not a black man. They'll never find him. The man. Da-na-na. All right, next article. That's crazy. I do want to hear your guys' thoughts. If you're watching this on YouTube, I want to hear your guys' thoughts about that story, because that's a really, really interesting story. And we made some really insensitive black jokes in there, but you know what? I refuse to fucking kneel down to this war against comedy. If I think the joke is funny, it's funny. There's nothing hateful about what I said, god damn it. I'm standing by it. So that's that's my stance on that. Next article, how the new DUI law in Nevada will be enforced with alcohol and marijuana. Now, here's what I'm curious about. The new DUI law. Is there like some new shit going on with alcohol? I don't know. I should find out. Oh, DUI checkpoint. I think I've only seen 1 or 2 DUI checkpoints in my life, and they've never even like made me roll down my window. They just look at me, and they're like, okay, you're good. I feel like a lot of people that get caught in those DUI checkpoints, I feel like they're really nervous. They're just like, oh, God, act natural. And like, the guy looks in the window. You always know the person's guilty when the cop looks in the window, and you just do this. You just stare to the side. You don't even acknowledge that he's there. Like a normal person, they look over, like they turn over that's going off, sir. It's just some kind of checkpoint or something. But when a cop walks up to the car and you're just facing forward, pretending he doesn't exist, like maybe you're gonna wake up from this cruel dream. Go away. That's when you get the whole please step out of the car. Can you please get the fuck out of the car, you weirdo? You're definitely drunk. A new law aims to save more lives by expanding the state's ignition interlock device program. Beginning October 1st. Oh shit, it's already happened. It's already in place. Anyone arrested for DUI in Nevada is required to install the device in their car as a condition of getting their license back before their trial. Holy shit. I've seen this. You have to I've actually seen I have a funny story about this. What they do is, it used to be once you had like 2 or 3 DUIs. Now I guess the law is for your first DUI, you get one of these done, maybe until you go to court. But sometimes for the terms of your sentence or whatever, you have to have this shit in your car for X amount of months or weeks or whatever. So you have to like blow in this shit. You take it and you go, you blow in it, and then if you blow clean, it'll let you start your car. Now, my friend, what the fuck was it? My friend Yuli had this shit because he had like 2 or 3 DUIs. And one day he was like, fuck, dude, like I'm drunk and I gotta get home or whatever. And he had one of my friends, I think it was Mixwell, he had this other guy blow. He's like, you're fucking sober, right? And the guy goes, yeah, I'm sober. He goes, I need you to blow in this so that I can start my car. Well, this whole shit fucking backfired because they were both drunk. He blew and it fucking alerted and he fucking went to jail for his third fucking DUI, having not even tried to drive. Well, I guess he did try to drive, but I thought it was a funny like story. One of those things where you try to like get around the law, but you end up like the whole thing backfired. So he tried to have his friend blow and they fucking tested positive. They were both drunk. Fucking idiots. God damn it. Driving drunk's not a good thing. It's really bad, and you guys should always try to avoid that, especially nowadays. It's really easy. Uber, Lyft, bicycles, shit like that. But I'd be lying to you guys if I said that never in my life have I never driven drunk. So we all make mistakes. It's our goal to be better versions of ourselves every day that we live. So we want to try to avoid that. We're going to go ahead and make some more jokes about driving drunk, but I wanted to go ahead and tell you guys that. Okay, the devices have been around for a few years and test for alcohol in the driver's breath. But there is another type of DUI charge that officials are still working on getting a test for. Driving while high. Still, many DUI victims like Yvonne Baldon have said they are thankful state leaders are strengthening DUI punishments. This wasn't his first offense, said Baldon. It was a tough time when it happened. He was so under the influence, he tried getting back in his car and leaving. Okay, that's my homie Ride Dog did that same shit. My homie Ride Dog, okay, here's what happened. He moved lanes, he tried to overcorrect, his car jumped the median, and he slammed into a bus stop, almost killing dozens of people. And he got out, and as he got out of his wreckage, he fucking noticed he had a beer in his lap. He fucking chugged a beer. Like, he got out, looked around, chugged a beer, got back in the car, and tried to leave in his fucking truck. It was like it's like F-150 or something. It was a big truck. He tried to leave, and his axle was broken or something was really wrong with this car. So he always tells the story. He's like, yeah, I fucking chugged the beer. I looked around. He's like, the people at the bus stop were fucking tripping, dude. And I was like, yeah, they're fucking tripping. You almost killed 10 people. He's like, yeah, they were tripping. So I jumped back in the car, fucking started it, and he goes, and then the car said, he's like, I wasn't going nowhere. So he said he got out, just sat on the curb, waiting for cops to come. Holy shit, that's funny to me. I don't know. Richie's brother had like 7 DUIs in Nevada. 7! So many DUIs that he went to prison. And he had to live in a sober living house with a bunch of weirdos. Oh man, I spent a day over there like having lunch, and it was pretty trippy. Pretty trippy. Like his brother's like 36 or something like that, maybe. I don't know how old he is. And he's like rooming with like a 50-year-old, a fucking 21-year-old, a 70-year-old. They're all together like trying to stay sober and talking about like, oh, well, who's buying the ribs? Who got the Cheetos? I'm gonna have a few. They're all just living together, trying to live soberly. Fucking, it's great. Kaboom says, what's crazy about the device is when you're driving, randomly every 30 minutes the device goes off and you have to blow on it while driving. Well, that puts a stop to my fucking Friday. Thanks a lot, man. I thought all I had to do was be sober when I started the car. So then it's like, vroom, then fucking chug the fucking whiskey. Go, 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 go. Time to drive, boys. Oh, man. Baldon says she is just starting to get her life back to normalcy after a drunk driver almost took everything away last year. Now she's hoping no one else will have to go through what she did. If they're going to do it once, they're going to do it again, Baldon says. And then the next time, you never know. The victim might not be here to tell their story. I don't want anyone to go through that. That is true. I feel like when it comes to DUIs, I don't want to sound insensitive, but I feel like the world would stop caring about DUIs if only the drunk person died every time. I feel like the world wouldn't look at that like, oh, fucking, what a sad fucking thing. They'd be like, oh, well, that sucks. That guy sucks. You know, what a sad thing. It would almost be like an overdose. You look at a heroin overdose and you're like, damn, that's really sad. Well, what's for dinner tomorrow? I mean, a lot of people don't do that, but I told you it's insensitive. Whatever. It's fucking stop crying, poser. We're not here to fucking cry. We're here to stop. So I feel like no one would care. Well, the sad and scary thing about these DUIs is innocent people die. Kids die. You crash into somebody who's on their way home from work and shit. It's fucking really sad. Anyways, this device can be installed in any motor vehicle, which includes cars, motorcycles. It only takes a few seconds. The driver blows into the mouthpiece, and if there's alcohol on their breath, the car will not start. Very unlike my wiener. The device also comes with a camera to make sure the person driving is the person blowing into the device. I didn't know that. Damn. So, if you gotta get your friend to do it, you guys gotta do that weird thing where it's like both your heads are next to each other, but like this guy's behind and shit. So you just blow and it's like, you gotta do that weird shit like where it's just your silhouette. Oh boy, man. They gotta make sure offenders aren't beating the system. Impairment is something that continues to plague our state. It does here in Las Vegas and Nevada, I guess. Mainly Las Vegas because it's so easy to get alcohol everywhere, and it's really cheap to get alcohol everywhere. Every bar's 24 hours. Like, it used to be, oh shit, last call, no more alcohol. Lights come on, they go, oh fuck, it's 2 o'clock. Well, I guess I'll sit around for about 30 minutes before I leave and sober up, drink some water, maybe eat some popcorn and chips and shit. And then you're kind of like, oh, you're kind of back in the mode where, okay, you're back in your right mind, you can drive home. Probably shouldn't be driving home. But that's how it works other places. Here, there's no last call. Here, in fact, sometimes somebody be like, oh yeah, it's getting late, I gotta go. Oh, take the shot with you. Bartender would never do that, but your fucking dickhead-ass friend, Doug, will do some shit like that. I'm not talking about Doug Desautel. That was just the first name I could think of. Your friend, Jeannie. You're like, hey, Jeannie, I'm really fucked up tonight. I gotta get home though, so I guess I better go before I'm too drunk. You know what I'm saying? Steve, come on, take one more shot before you go. That was my genie voice. Officials from the DMV said renting a car also won't work to avoid the device installation because of a change in the offender's license. Oh, so here's the thing. Good news for Uber and Lyft, unless you're a driver. Then you get all the super drunk people that regularly would be driving themselves home drunk. Now they're in your backseat throwing up on your brand new fucking leather. God damn it. Okay, the device can't test if the driver is high, but a change is coming in that department as well. Come on. There's a few examples we're looking into, not on the interlock side, but to allow our local law enforcement that opportunity to test for roadside. We're aware of several other states that are testing equipment, and we'll follow suit. Okay. I don't know. Anyone who drives under the influence is a menace to society. Anybody who drives under the influence in general has a likelihood of driving under the influence of any substance. We've got to make sure we look at the big picture, and impairment is that big picture. Yeah, I could see that. Even when it comes to like like pain medication and shit like that. You're not supposed to drive or operate heavy machinery. Or maybe it's your fucking maybe it's that day where you're eating the blood and body of Christ. You maybe had a couple too many crackers and wine. Don't go driving. Call an Uber. My friend Kevin rides for Uber. It's good stuff. Good stuff right there. That's all we have for the news today. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you have any comments about the news, please let me know in a comment below. Now, yesterday was a rough day for me. Very embarrassing because I took my dog Koopa to a bar called Big Dogs. They have really good food. And I went there last time, but I was kind of drunk when I went last time. It was for Dog's birthday. And I went there and I ate the food, but there was too much shit going on. The music was too loud and I was drinking. So I didn't really get to enjoy the food. And I was wondering, man, wouldn't it be nice to try this food again? Not drunk and just on a nice day with some good weather, not, totally sober with my dog. The bar is called Big Dogs and you can bring your dog. Brought my dog. It was great. We sat down. We got the food. I was looking. I was like, damn, this is about to be good. I got this gourmet grilled cheese sandwich with like bacon and like some special meat or something was on it. And like ghost pepper cheese. And then I got this like Tex-Mex French fries with like peppers and like spicy like sauce on it. And what did Lily get? Lily got this burger, ghost pepper burger. And we got salad on the side. I had this beer. It was called Chance of Fleury because Golden Knights were playing that day. And our goalie's name is Marc-Andre Fleury. So I'm drinking a beer made in Las Vegas. Great day. Got my dog. Everything's going great. Koopa's behaving. I'm finally going to enjoy the sandwich. And the moment I take a bite out of it, somebody brings another dog. And Koopa goes fucking ballistic. Bark, 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 bark. Arr, 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 arr. Bark, 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 bark. Arr, 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 arr. And I'm like, Koopa, come here. Shut up. Be quiet. Stop. Be quiet. Bark, bark, bark. Arr, 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 bark, bark. Then the other dog's barking. Arr, 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 arr. Some big fluffy bullshit fucking tall dumbass looking poodle. Koopa's going crazy. This dog's going crazy. And I got really embarrassed because I can't enjoy my food. Now I'm stressed out. Also, Koopa's choking the shit out of himself because I tied him to this pillar. He keeps lunging at this dog, choking himself. Not in an angry way. He just wants to go play. And he's like crying and yelping and screaming. Bark, 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 bark. And then I'm getting really stressed out. The barking noise going over and over and over is really fucking hurting my ears. Because he has a piercing bark whenever he puts on his high voice, it's just a piercing, annoying bark. Arr! And I can't enjoy my food. It was really embarrassing. And I feel like that's what it feels like to be that person at Olive Garden. When you have your dumbass fucking kid crying, "Rah! Rah!" I'm trying to enjoy my fucking breadsticks and fettuccine Alfredo. "Rah! Rah!" And all I'm thinking in my head is, shut your goddamn retarded fucking kid up. Why'd you bring your kid out? You know Olive Garden has takeout, right? You idiot. And that's what I felt like at Big Dogs. I felt like that person. Nobody seemed to mind. All right? But I kept looking over at this poodle owner who looked like a straight fucking bitch. Kept staring over at me. It was like this middle-aged guy. Probably his name was like fucking... What would his name have been? Fred, but his wife calls him Freddy. And I'm looking over at him. He's looking at me like, oh, your dog's been annoying. I'm looking at him like, oh, your dog's doing the same shit, and your dog looks dumb as fuck. Your dog looks like a stupid fluff ball. What the fuck? Yeah, fucking chuck a cigarette over there and take your whole dog's life away. Anyways, it was really embarrassing. It wasn't that cool at all. And I really got to figure out what to do. I came up with this new technique, and you guys can tell me if this is mean or not. When I'm at a place where Koopa needs to shut the fuck up and chill out, I grab all the hair on his back, all his skin, and pinch it really hard. Now, it doesn't hurt him, but it really fucking bothers him. Because he turns around and he goes, oh, shit. And he stops. And by the end of the day, like first we tried giving him cheese. Like, oh, here's a little piece of cheese. Shut the fuck up, Koopa. He wouldn't shut up. Then I bought rice. Cost me $4 fucking for a tiny bowl of rice. It was dog rice. So I had this little bowl of rice. Koopa didn't even eat it. You want to know what this asshole did? Koopa stepped on it. It was like a little Tupperware tray. He stepped on it, launched the fucking rice all over the ground. I was like, great, Koopa. Now you're not only an annoying fucking asshole that's bothering everyone's ears, but now the fucking staff has to come and see that you made a giant mess of your rice on the ground. And maybe someone will slip on it and fall. That'd be great. That would be great. That'd be just great. Koopa. Fucking animal. But, I don't know, we got out of there, and I was so stressed out by that I came home and pretty much fell asleep. I was just so stressed out by just Koopa going crazy. And anyways, what I did is I pinched him really hard. And by the end of the meal, once I was finished not enjoying my grilled cheese and my fucking delicious French fries and my salad, oh my god, I have it in the fridge still. Oh no, Lily didn't finish her burger. Oh, thank God! Right after this podcast, I'm gonna go eat that shit. So the pinching worked really well. I'm gonna start doing that more often now. I feel like that might be the way to go. What else is happening in life? I might have a little bit of a side job here. I am filming promos and intro videos and advertisement videos for a local jiu-jitsu gym, Drysdale Jiu-Jitsu. If you ever find yourself in Las Vegas, feel free to come by, say hello. Maybe I'll visit with you. Maybe we can roll around. You ever wanted a chance to beat me up? Well, here's your fucking chance, and you can do it for free. Open gym on Saturdays. Call them for more information. You can get 1 week for free. 1 week of training for free. This is not a paid advertisement, but hopefully, if things go well, I will be running part of their social media, which means I'll be spending a lot more time in the jiu-jitsu gym. Maybe do some Muay Thai. In fact, maybe tomorrow we'll even do a live stream of me rolling around with some of the better jits guys. It's called Drysdale Jiu-Jitsu, and Drysdale has trained a lot of UFC champions. He's trained a lot of just all-around jiu-jitsu champions. He's a beast. Really great teacher. And it's nice because I've been spending a lot of time bitching about how little YouTube's been paying and how shitty YouTube's been as far as, like, advertising anything, right? Oh, new skateboards came out. Well, no one found out. New video game came out. No one knows. A lot of my videos are getting no views or whatever. But now we kind of have an outlet for that frustration because I might actually get a job where I can make a little bit more money doing something I'm slightly passionate about. So that's what's new in my life. Kaboom says, am I allowed to bring a bat or stick when we spar? Yes, of course. You can bring a Filipino stick. Filipino stick fighting. I say that because I went to a gym. It was this gym, actually, like fucking 10 years ago. Maybe not 10 years ago. Maybe something like 8 years ago. 7 or 8 years ago. And they had something called Filipino stick fighting. I thought that was weird. Sharky Genie said, when do the shirts come out? There are no shirts. That was just an example of why I cannot do shirts, because I have no way to advertise them. No one would ever know they're on sale because YouTube never shows my videos to my subscribers. Next order of business. Super Ninja World is out now. It's been approved. It's on smwcentral.net. It's a game that was created by VL Scoot, who runs the YouTube channel VL Skate. It's a really, really awesome game. I would call it an advanced or intermediate advanced game, so you should have some knowledge of Super Mario World before you play it. But if you're playing on computer, you have the advantage of using save states. So you can save at anywhere on the screen. So if you come to a part where it's kind of hard to beat the level, you can hit save, try it a million times until you get it. It's going to make you a great player. It's really fun, and it's really fucking challenging. Because I'm telling you guys this, I would not allow anyone to put my name on a video game and have it be meant to be easy, because nothing in life is meant to be easy. This game reflects everything I wanted the game to be and everything I see out of my life. Frustration, happiness, rewardingness. I think there's 2 different bosses. I believe there's 19 exits, 17 levels, maybe 16 levels, 19 different exits, and really great fun ROM hack to play. It's called Ninja World. You can also find it in my Discord. If you ever have trouble finding my Discord, just come on to my Twitch chat, even if I'm not streaming, and type in !Discord, and the bot will help you out. Let me show you guys right now. Discord, boom. MooBot tells you the Discord link right there. The game is awesome. I want everyone to play it. I want it to get a lot of downloads, and right now the race is on. There's 3 people right now competing for the world record. The 100% world record, so you have to beat every single level. It's me, the creator, VL Scoot, and one of my fellow streamers named Wanthak, who will be speedrunning this game. So if you think you have what it fucking takes, come on down, jump in the race. The winner gets featured on speedrun.com, and you will be the greatest player of Ninja World. Not only that, there's some really good jokes in there. At one point, I don't want to spoil it for you, but when you first get Yoshi, Yoshi's name is Gabe Cruz. You want to know the first thing you do with Gabe Cruz? You have to kill him. Yeah, that's right. That's a ninja game if I've ever seen one. Killing Gabe Cruz. So, I'm recording this on Friday. What am I doing this weekend? Well, after this, speaking of jiu-jitsu, we have an event on TV called Quintet 3. Sakuraba was one of my favorite fighters back in the day. MMA fighters, pro fighters. He has since retired, and now he's doing grappling events, where he's actually participating in grappling events. I think one of his last fights might have actually been with Mayhem Miller. Jason Mayhem Miller, who was the main guy on the MTV show Bully Beatdown. Random fucking facts. This has nothing to do with the event, but the event's called Quintet 3, and it's taking place here in Las Vegas at the Orleans Casino. And I wanted to go, but John couldn't get the free time. Tickets were like $50. We couldn't coordinate it. I wasn't gonna go alone. I really wanted to go, but I can watch it today on Fight Pass. So I'm inviting some people over right around 7 p.m. to watch it. Should be exciting if you like grappling. It should be a little more hands-on grappling. It's kind of like the way Eddie Bravo does his shit. Not a lot of stalling, not a lot of boring shit. Also, Frank Mir might be rolling on the event, so that'll be cool if that ends up happening. Tomorrow is Khabib Conor McGregor. I want to give you guys my thoughts now so that tomorrow you guys can't say that I made all this shit up. So let me go ahead and look through my bets right now. I definitely am betting on Khabib, and I have a lot of little reasons for that. I'm not going to tell you guys right now, but I feel like Khabib has the perfect tools to beat McGregor. But then again, people have said that before. What are my current bets right now? I'm betting Nick Lentz. I'm betting against Karate Hottie, Michelle Watterson. I'm betting against Derek Lewis, the Black Beast. I'm betting on Alexander Volkov. I'm staying away from the OSP fight because I don't know anything about Dominic Reyes. I have no idea who he is, and I don't know why OSP is an underdog. It makes no fucking sense to me. Anthony Pettis, Tony Ferguson. I'm betting on Tony Ferguson, but it would be nice to see Pettis win. I do know this. Asian John's betting on Pettis. He's a 3-1 underdog, so if you're a betting man, I would bet on Pettis. Conor McGregor, Khabib. I get Conor at plus 150 right now. Khabib at minus 170. That may fluctuate a little bit before the fight, but Khabib is, in fact, the favorite. So, I'm excited about that. So you guys can definitely, if you're listening to this on Sunday on either iTunes or Podbean or YouTube, if you're listening on those, you can rub it in my face and say I was wrong or I was right. Let me know in a comment now, live. Twitch viewers, who do you guys think is going to win, Khabib or Conor? Let me know in the chat. This is going to conclude the podcast for today. Let me go ahead and shout out what happened today. Thank you to Tommy Tomper for the follow. Thank you to Avising for donating $30. God damn it, Avising! Everybody give Avising a fucking hell yeah. $30 fucking dollars. We're getting drunk as shit tonight. Oh, man. Thank you so much, Avising. Please contact me on Facebook. I would love to send you a sticker pack. Also, shout out to Yuka Matakaden for hosting me for one viewer. Thank you to Bateskins for the follow. And thank you to Frick de Paris. Frick de Paris, motherfucker. Straight out of Compton. Oh, crazy motherfucker name. Ice Cube. Hell yeah, Vising. Thank you so much for the $30, dude. I am totally unworthy, but I am grateful. Super grateful. I'm not going to lie to you. That money's going straight into the gambling machine. But hopefully we can turn that $30 into at least $200. Also, I got to buy Mevin a Christmas present. So maybe Christmas present, a birthday present. Oh, I forgot to talk about his birthday. Mevin's having his birthday at a bar. And he is a recovering drug addict, alcoholic, so he's not supposed to be drinking or doing drugs. We'll see how it goes. Could be a doozy. I don't know. Other than that, I want to thank you guys for showing up here live on twitch.tv/Ninja Lifestyle for the podcast Stop Crying Poser. If you showed up late, don't worry. You can watch/listen to us free on iTunes, YouTube, or Podbean. This will come out on Sunday, right around 7 a.m. Just in time for your work week on Monday. Let me give some shout-outs to everybody still here. Sharky Genie, goddammit. Avising, Guarkill, Kaboom, Avising the King. Championship Avising. Cannot thank you enough for the $30. It really means a lot. That's a lot of money. I mean, for me. It's a lot of money on a Friday. So, that's just how it goes. And I guess that's pretty much it. We shouted out everybody that mattered, I believe. So, I'm going to continue with the post-show. But that's going to be it for the podcast. So I appreciate you guys for being here. If you're watching live, don't leave. And let's go ahead and play that goddamn intro. Hakuna Matata, bitches. So hey there, little Kevin. You're about 6 years old now. What do you want for your birthday? Oh, listen, Mom. I want some methamphetamine and a tattoo, you dumb bitch.